Good day, sir. I'm Joel Ruiz Diaz from Section F. Today, I would like to answer the questions, the oral recitations. So, my first question is, what is forensic chemistry? Forensic chemistry is defined as the branch of chemistry which deals or leads with the application of chemical principles in the solution of crime. So, forensic chemistry is plays a big role in the in terms of investigation investigation process, and it is very important to the criminal justice system. And next question is, differentiate ordinary witness from an expert witness. So, for me, an ordinary witness is someone who personally saw or heard something about a crime. So, and while an expert witness is someone who has special expertise about an element of the crime. So, expert witness is it can be a doctor, psychologist, an accountant, and many more. And while an ordinary witness is called upon only to verify facts permanent to the case. So that is the difference among expert witness and ordinary witness. So next question is, what is the purpose of drug test? So the purpose of drug test is, nowadays, drug test is very important in the field of criminal justice system, as well as in our industry, which includes our professions and jobs, because drug tests will define and examine whether that certain person or employee is involved and positive in using illegal drugs, so that that certain person cannot be able to participate or enter the job he wanted. And also in the criminal justice system, drug test or drug testing plays an important role in the department, because it helps to solve the crime, and it can be used as evidence to further support the investigation process. So, my next question, number 9. Differentiate screening tests from confirmatory tests. So, screening tests, it includes a series of color tests, producing characteristic and colors for each family or group of drugs. And this is done by adding specific reagent to a known sample in a spot plate. And while the confirmatory test, it is the method employed to confirm the result of the screening or preliminary test. This involves the application of an analytical procedure to identify the presence of a specific drug. So the difference of the screening test from to confirmatory test is, screening test is it is the first step. So it is the first step of testing a person of an illegal drug. So you cannot um, go directly to confirmatory without undergoing the screening test. So screening test is the first test, and confirmatory is the last um, test, and it comes from the word confirmatory. So it is the last test because this test would this test can confirm whether that certain person is um, um, positive or involved in using illegal drugs. Number 10, discuss discuss the different types of tampered urine specimen. So there are many types of tampered urine specimen. So first is adulterated, or a specimen contain either a substance that is not a normal constitute for the type of specimen, or containing an indigenous substance at a concentration that is not normal, psychological concentration. So adulteration specimen is containing I either substance that is not normal. So meaning um, it is being um, added or changed by from the normal to not normal constituent. And next is diluted. So refers to a specimen with less than normal psychological constituents. So diluted refers to the specimen. So meaning gi gihalo or gisagulan ang usa ka kuan, usa ka ihi para it will become negative. So di naman ma-determine sa testing nga positive kay gihaluan naman. So substitute, so meaning a specimen which has involved derived through switching or replacement of original sample. So meaning um, when you undergo testing, so dili nimo ihatag tong original nimo nga ihi, kay for sure positive ka kung imo tong ihatag. So meaning imong gi alisdan og lain nga sample ba atong kuan lain nga um, person nga nauna nimo, imong gibaylo imong ihi sa iha. So mo nang mahimo kang negative. My next question is, what is heresy? Heresy evidence is it is a statement made by a witness on the authority of another and not his own personal knowledge or observation. So meaning when crimes happen, the authority or the police officer um, gathered an information, and that certain information is come from the witness. So that is hearsay evidence. What is paraffin test? Um, Paraffin test is used to determine whether a person has discharged a gun. So, if a person is uses a gun or discharge a gun, so in uh, in in order to determine the person uses a gun, it should be undergo into a paraffin test. So, um, my next question is, what are the stages of the work of forensic chemistry? So, the work of forensic chemistry is divided into four stages. So, namely, first is collection or reception of the specimen. And next is the actual examination. Next is the communication of the result of the examination. And last is court of appearance. So, next question, number 5. And discuss the six golden rules in the practice of forensic chemistry. Uh, First, go slowly. So, in the practice of forensic chemistry, you should go slowly. And in any situation, you should utilize and equip this kind of behavior so that you can examine every evidence and in an appropriate action. Next, be thorough. So, um, every move of an officer or an investigator, you should be have this thorough behavior so that it will become successful. Next is take notes. So, um, every steps or action that will be used in the investigation, you should take notes because you cannot memorize every step and every action accordingly. So, and next is consult others. You should consult others, um, consult others like your co-investigators, doctors, and any professions that can help with your investigation process. And next, use imagination. So, you you need to use imagination, um, intelligence, in order to visualize the possible reasons or situation that is being used. Avoid complicated theories. So, and this is the last. So, you should avoid the complicated theories because um, it can cause damage and complicity to your investigation. And my next question is, what are the equipments used in forensic examination? So, the equipment used in forensic examination are the First is high powder liquid chromatography or HPLC. Next, ultraviolet spectrophotometer. Next is enzyme multiple immunoassay technique or EMIT. So, next is um, scanning scanning electron microscope or SME SEM rather. And last is um, forward transform infrared spectroscopy or the FTIR. So when do this is my last question. So when do you consider a urine specimen as invalid? So there are many instances or ways that consider urine specimen is invalid. So as what I have mentioned earlier, for, first is adulterated, substituted, itong imong alisdan, then diluted, imong gisagolan, o mga kuan, mga lain nga liquids. So, the next is improper collected. So, da kanang testing authorities, kanang mga gabantay kay wala ra pud aywa og collect, nagkasagol-sagol. Yung handled and stored improperly, handled and stored. So improperly collected, handled, and stored. So wala na ayo og kuha. Then wala na ayo og o galam, wala na ayo og kuha og safety, wala nila na safety. And last is improperly documented. So wala nila gi taro nga ilang trabaho, wala nila gi document every step nga ilang gibuhat. So mo to nga that kanang mga ways or kanang mga actions, kanang mga imperfections mo nay it will leads the urine specimen as invalid. So that's all, and thank you.